Welcome to Make a Path Presents. My name's Ronnie Hayes, and today let's talk The Walking Dead comic. New cover reveal for issue 155. Alright guys, so let's throw this right up here. Here is the new cover reveal for 155. The subtitle is called Tip of the Spear. Now, with the soldiers in the makeshift army here coming out of the woods, led again by Dwight, and it's really cool seeing Dwight leading this army, there's still a few things, up in the air. So the storytelling right now in the Walking Dead comic is very layered. We don't know what's going on with the Saviors. We don't even know what's going on with the Kingdom. The Whispers are out there, plus Negan escaped. So there's so much story layered, so many story layers going on here that I absolutely love it, all at the same time. Now the thing we need to look at, I think, is issue 153 has Rick on the cover with a puddle of blood. Now something might hint, or might be hinting that is, or has something to do with Negan and his escape. Maybe the kid Brandon who helped him escape. Or the cover of 153 might not even have to do with Negan and the escape. We might be looking at that and they could throw us a curveball, and that actually has something to do with the Whispers. Personally, right now, and I'll do a prediction video on 153 coming up, but I think it's more likely to have something to do with Negan. But if it did have something to do with the Whispers for 153, that would actually make the next two covers a little easier to predict, and you can see how it would spiral out of control. You see the puddle of blood on 153, and then you see Michonne and what looks like Aaron, or a new possible character, and Kirkman was talking about a new character being on the cover and introduced, like, blam, there he is, and then he's an important character. But in the comic, Aaron does have, some pretty blonde hair if you look at the colored images. So that's possible it's Aaron. I'm still holding out hope that it's a new character, because I think that would be really cool to put that in the story, as well as the other layers of story going on. Now, so we have the puddle of blood on 153, let's say something with the Whispers, and then maybe Aaron and Michonne are investigating something or headed to the Kingdom. Last we knew of Michonne, she was talking to Rick about leading the Kingdom. So if Aaron and Michonne were going off to lead the Kingdom or talk to the Kingdom or something there, she gets ambushed, something happens where Rick and them would need to make an attack or secure an area. That actually seems pretty likely. Let's just say the puddle of blood is Negan on 153. And let's say that Michonne does go to the Kingdom in 154, and that's the cover is symbolizing, or maybe it's a direct panel of her and Aaron, or possibly a new character that is from the Kingdom. I'm still holding out hope for a new character. But let's say that's them getting ambushed by the Whispers. And then 155 is this cover, and Rick is like, okay, we need to clear out this area. So he's going to have part of his army go down to where Michonne was attacked at to clear out the area and to do some recon, and that it would be them going through the woods. I can see something like that. I would be surprised if this was like a head-on war starting. I could also see like a mini battle, and that's most likely what's going to happen, since we've seen so much evidence of Michonne being surrounded by Whispers. Again, unless those are covers that are symbolizing the story that's going to come 4 or 5 issues from now, because they do that on the covers as well. So that's where my head is right now. I think what we're seeing now with these covers is a domino effect happening, where we have the Whispers here with Michonne's story in 154, and then 155 is Rick and or Rick sending Dwight, and it looks like Magna's on the cover, right? Sending them out, and I would love for her to be there. It would be awesome, in my opinion, to see Dwight leading it with his ride or die chick, and then have Magna as one of his underbosses. He can troop leaders he can send out, like, okay, Magna, take a few guys, flank us and go see what's over there. You know what I mean? That's where my head is at. I love the covers in The New Beginning. I love a lot of the covers in The Walking Dead, but something specifically about the covers in The New Beginning, love them. This one is no exception. I think this is a cool cover. The army coming out of the woods here, just ready to attack. So, give me your thoughts and opinions on this cover. If you have something different than what I'm talking about, feel free to let it rip down in the comment box. I am open to suggestions or opinions. I love hearing your thoughts, especially when it's completely different than mine. Maybe you see these covers and you're thinking of something totally different. Put those thoughts and opinions in the comment box. I'm done talking. It's your turn.
Subscribe now.